Baby.
Welcome to Pokémon Mystery Dungeons and Dragons. Dark Heroes!
Arceus, help us.
Arceus must help us not.
No,
He must not help us.
there
He
is.
here to... Do not ask for divine intervention.
There is no God here.
There is no god here. Only Yveltal.
Yeah, that's a good segue because on the last episode, I guess I should point out before this is probably going to be the season finale for those who are not on the Discord, so it might go on a little longer than usual. It might not. I'm guessing it will, but yeah, we're going to be going on a bit of a hiatus. For until I think what we usually do is till January, mid-January, late January, to refresh the old D&D battery and do this bi-weekly again. But without further ado, on the last episode, our dark heroes got out of the dark forest after losing their companions in a creepy, creepy castle where there was no princess, just a growly, disembodied voice and cursed shields and swords. They found a secret passage and traveled through it, and it turned out to be a passage to the town they were looking for. The town in which is apparently their salvation here. But when they arrived in the town, overhead flew the familiar bacon bird that scared the bejeebus out of all the citizens of this town who have color now, except they're just kind of transparent and ghostly. Everyone was kind of covering their ears and running under like carts and stuff. It seems to be mostly just a normal functioning town, minus the ghostly citizens. But when Yveltal flew over, they all went into a panic. I believe. Did you guys go into a panic?
Not particular. I think Lucius hid, but he didn't
But-
particularly panic.
But you.
Talk about a ghost town.
Oh God, what's that stupid thing? You don't have a ghost of a chance. There you go.
Have a ghost of a chance.
You noticed Yveltal. He made eye contact with you guys, but he did not engage in battle like last time. He seemed to fly towards these giant tree roots coming from the sky that are kind of on the far end of the town. But these colossal tree roots that he just kind of flew to, and he kind of disappeared swooping around it. A few moments pass, and everyone kind of like looks around, and then they just kind of go about their business like nothing happened. You're in a kind of this marketplace in a town square. There's like carts selling fruits and stuff, but I guess I should point out what this place kind of looks like. A lot of the architecture is kind of really tall and gnarled and contorted, but it has this kind of inviting festive theme to it. For instance, as you can see these silhouettes of like spider decorations in the windows, and you see jack-o'-lanterns skewered on fence posts. That doesn't look, it looks festive, but kind of grotesque at the same time. You see these kind of goofy, smiley faces with cartoony stitches on the mouths in the windows, in some of the windows. They're decoration. It's not actually, it doesn't belong to a creature. It's very... You maybe hear that in the background, too. It's very vexing after walking out of that forest that looked like all the color was just sponged out of it, where you felt like danger was waiting around every tree. But here you feel like someone's gonna jump out from behind a building and just say boo and then laugh. Is that else? Oh, around the town you see these very like gray, luminescent flowers growing all about. They look very similar to the ones you found spread around the island and the we're at before, the Tree of Life. But otherwise, there's just a hodgepodge of Pokemon all just kind of walking around. Looks like they are doing business like any other town you've been in. See a few buildings that may be a shop or an inn. Anything you want to do, or do you want to maybe anything in particular you'd be looking for?
Enter my place of business if you dare.
I'm sorry.
Henry's turning into a Yamask, guys.
Oh, the thing is, this is just Henry in character. He's using his real voice now.
I feel very comfortable, very at home right here.
Okay. So, I suppose Lucius is probably going to, since there's a bunch of Pokemon around, Lucius is going to probably ask if, Bacon Bird flying around here is common.
So you just gotta walk up to someone and say that?
Just gonna walk up and say Bacon Bird to someone.
Actually, Bacon Bird. He's going to basically, he's going to walk up to some random person and ask them if Yveltal flying around here is common.
Okay, you probably don't want to like interrupt like people kind of interacting with each other, but you see this kind of lone Dawn fan over to the side, and he looks approachable besides the fact of being transparent. So I don't know if you have any Dawn fan discrimination against you. You want to go up to him?
It's those elephants.
I mean, Lucius was once friends with a Fampy, so I guess I'll probably go up to him.
Okay, and what are you asking him exactly?
If Yveltal flying around here like that is common around here.
Oh, look at you.
Wait, did he say lucky me or look at me?
Look at you.
What about me?
You're, I can't see through you.
Yeah, well, I would certainly hope I can't be seen through.
Yeah, we're fleshies.
Not normal around these parts.
Yes, like I said, we're fleshies.
But anyway, yeah, he flies every now and then. Just flies towards the outskirts, flies towards those roots.
Is there anything significant about those routes that would make it a good destination for him, or?
Oh, I wouldn't go there. He's the voice of death. He lives there.
Wait, voice of death.
Hmm.
So are we dead?
Well, I'm not dead.
Are you sure I can see through you?
If I was dead, how would I be able to talk to you right now? I mean, really.
Maybe this is the afterlife.
I'm not dead.
Let it go, Henry.
You're probably dead. I have a very...
Let it go, Henry.
We are dead! It is... Don't you understand? We are in the land of the dead!
Just ignore him.
Ah!
Anyway, he lets a horrible shriek out. That's why we call him the voice of death. Some of the citizens of this town will go disappeared in the middle of the night, never to be seen again. You must have come out of that forest, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ah, newbies. Well, you best cover your ears and don't make eye contact with him when you see him flying about.
Okay.
Uh,
I have
what
a question.
happens if you do?
Well, some say, well, as I said, Pokemon go disappearing. And some say they saw a Pokemon walking in a trance-like state towards that large root over yonder.
Oh.
And as you saw, that's where he lies in wait. So you can see why we fear it when he flies overhead.
Yeah, fair point. So anyway, since we're new around here, can you sort of give us an idea of what this town is like, what's around, stuff like that?
Well, it's very friendly around here. Very friendly. Don't know how I ended up here, but I like it. Naturally, some Pokemon are skeptical about this, that trance I told you about. They think it'll systematically happen to all of us. So some of them are willing to flee back into that horrible forest to avoid it. But this town is quite safe and cozy. And many are willing to risk it, rather than try our luck back in there.
Yeah, I don't blame anyone who does not want to go back to that forest. I never want to go back to that forest.
Yeah, tell me about it, brother.
That forest is full of horrors.
Okay, well, it's been a pretty long journey for us to get here, so guess we'll just.
Are you looking for any place in particular?
Not really, no. We're not even really sure what to do around here.
Okay. Well, then, see you later.
Yeah. Well, I suppose, is there any inn we can sort of lodge in?
Oh, definitely. It's the if you go around the corner, you'll see this building with a hatchet inside of a skull's head. That's an inn.
Oh, that's inviting.
If the skull's smiling, I mean, it looks like it's enjoying it.
It's enjoying getting. Oh my.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. He just kind of goes back to his business.
His business of doing nothing.
Oh, he's walking away. You kind of caught him as he was like kind of walking through the street by himself.
Well, we certainly are in an interesting place.
Yes. Who knew the afterlife had a Halloween-themed town?
So,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but weren't we supposed to see the voice of death?
Oh no.
yeah, that's
We're supposed to meet with the voice of death, and that is what we shall do.
All right, let's go up to his house then.
Yes, let's go.
I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'd kind of like to, rest a bit or a lot.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Let's go.
Well, let's head to the inn. Let's maybe, let's head to the inn and rest first and foremost because we're all tired from that forest. And then maybe we'll intermingle with some of the citizens or stuff like that. And then, if Yveltal happens to be still there, then we can, as much as I don't want to, we can maybe go up and see him.
What species is the skull on the tavern?
It is the skull of a sock.
Ah,
Oh.
so a fairly human-like skull.
Yeah, very human-like, except it has like the Bert nose going on from
And
Sesame.
And the really large ovular head shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a happy sock skull.
Happy sock skull.
as it's getting split open.
He's like, Valhalla!
No, that's how Athena was born.
Well, I guess we're going in there.
All right. Okay, so you go around the corner. You see the aforementioned sock skull getting cracked open by a hatchet. You can just kind of walk in. There's no door on it. It's just kind of like this opening. So you just want to walk in there.
So it's an open mouth?
Yeah, its mouth is...
You walk into a hell mouth. Just...
It smiled.
Whose idea was this? I'm dead. You know what I should do? Build a village that's even more dead.
Welcome to Ghost Town.
You see the general mood is pretty pleasant. You don't see... actually, you do see an occasional kind of child, like, crying on the street.
Oh. Those must be the unbaptized babies.
But you're going...
Are we gonna find a little Buneary?
Oh no!
Are you looking for one? Does that cross your mind?
It crosses my mind.
Okay, then
I'm just thinking as we
do
find the corpse of Lucius.
do a perception check then.
Alright. We're gonna go find the realest of Lucius.
Not if you fail that perception check.
It's 21.
21 by 21 by Farrell, 15 by Henry.
All right, so when you look through the crowd, you kind of see children looking for mommy and daddy, but you have a feeling they won't find them. You are unable to find a Buneary among this melting pot of Pokemon. And you're pretty sure there, like, at least the area you're in, there's not one. You kind of got a thorough look around.
Little baby asks you, where's your mommy and daddy?
We'll have to keep that in the back of our minds as we keep going.
Little baby asks you, lost his mommy and daddy.
Okay. Anyways, we're probably just going to head into the inn.
All right. So when you go into the inn, it looks like a very gothic inn. There's kind of those same like sock skulls with green candles sticking out of the head. It's all black. There's chains hanging all over the place. There's a hook, no blood on it, but there's just like a hook hanging from the ceiling. There is a Blissey there that is also fits the transparent theme of the Pokemon you have seen here.
Wow, everything is dark and scary, and then there's just this Blissey.
Yeah.
Lucius walks up to her and says, hi, we'd like a room for 5 Pokemon.
She looks at you. Her face is kind of like blank as she's kind of looking at you. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the inn. Welcome to the inn. It'll be 1 gold per Pokemon.
Okay.
I like what you do with your skin.
Yes. Yes, it's a new corporeal treatment.
Huh. Yeah, anyway, I'll show you to your room. It's kind of this 1 floor inn. So she takes you kind of around and through this hallway with a bunch of doors. And A thing you can kind of note about these doors, they all say 13 on them.
Oh, fun.
Room 1313.
Yeah, there's about maybe 10 rooms, and so five doors on each side of the hallway, and they're all numbered 13.
I'm gonna try and tap on her shoulder and be like, "Why did they all have the same number?"
Well, they're just the room number.
Did my fingers pass through?
No, it's kind of weird. You expect your hand to go through her, but you touch her. She feels very cold. It kind of gives you like the heebie-jeebies when you touch her.
Whoa.
Okay, so which room 13 is our room 13?
This room 13, and it's the second one on the left.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. She just kind of walks away. You notice she didn't really give you a key or anything.
We don't have the lock.
You forgot our key.
Oh, you don't need one.
Oh,
Are you new here?
some security.
Yes. Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, it should just lock for you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just touch the door handle.
Okay.
All right. Touch the door handle and it'll lock. Gotcha.
Have fun.
Okay.
She gives you one more, like, kind of queer glance, and she kind of waddles back to the front. I assume you're...
Since we're tourists. She's probably gonna steal. She's probably gonna steal from us.
I assume you're going in the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the room. There's 5 little nest beds, but the decor of the room, the feng shui, is pretty much the exact same as it was in the front hall. Just a bunch of chains and hooks and green candles, or green flamed candles. There are no windows in here.
They really like putting copper dust. Really like putting copper dust in their fire here.
Looks more like a dungeon, like an actual dungeon than a
Yeah.
hotel room.
Yeah. Again, really like putting copper dust in that fire.
Yeah, this place isn't creepy at all, but... Okay, so Lucius touches the door handle.
It just... You don't get any reaction out of it, like any weird reaction. It just... You just touched it, pretty much.
How do we know if it's locked?
I guess we take her word for it.
I don't like the idea of that, but I don't think we got much in the way of other choices.
Don't worry, I will protect the boy.
Well, I mean, Lucius just sort of sighs and he's like, okay, well, I guess we'll just need to take a rest here.
Henry just scoops up Sora in his arms.
There are beds around, right?
Yeah, there's 5 beds.
5 nest beds.
Yeah. Why are you grabbing me?
I must protect you, boy.
I think I trust the lock that doesn't seem to lock.
Again, this is very sketchy, and you're the most defenseless of us.
Ah, thanks.
Okay. I guess then we're just gonna do it.
All right. You just gonna go to sleep in your little beds?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything, or is that what you're all gonna do?
I mean, I'm gonna go to the library, but only after I have all my hit die back.
Well, you won't have all. You'll have half.
Yeah, you get half of your rounded down.
I mean, that's still better.
All right. Everyone goes to sleep.
I don't like the sound of rolling.
No, that's okay.
No, it isn't.
It's fine.
In the middle of the night, you hear like a terrifying screech of. Well, you saw it. You heard it recently. It was Yveltal. You could hear him screech as he kind of maybe went over the village again.
Yay.
So you're just probably just lying there with your covers and your eyes like wide open, like deers in headlight. And yeah, you probably go back to sleep after that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
You wake up in the morning. There's no sense. You really didn't have any sense of what time of day it was when you went to sleep, but you feel like you're very rested, and so you have all your spells back, all your HP back, half your hit die back, and I think that's it.
I'm like, is there even a sun?
No, there was no sun when you kind of looked up in both the village and when you were kind of in a clear spot in the forest.
Yeah, I'm like the time is well, the light is the same constantly.
Yeah, it's just kind of this gray, murky sky. The only real light you get is from those flowers and the random torchlight in the town. So you are now awake in your weird dungeon room.
Okay. Well, first things first, I guess we'll leave the inn.
Oh, wait. You gotta pay 1 gold, dearie.
Oh, right. Lucius pays the 5 gold.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd get pretty mad if you were to just run and not pay. But you paid. Have a nice day.
Sorry, I'm used to paying up front.
All right. So you're just gonna leave this place now that you're all rested up?
Yeah.
Okay. As said before, when you look up in the sky, it looks like nothing has changed. It's still just just dim gray sky, tree roots out in the distance, and this kind of a weird, spooky town.
All right. So, Raffa, you mentioned wanting to find a library.
Always.
Okay, I guess let's ask around the people, see if we can find a library, see if we can get an idea of what this place is like, and then once we have a better idea of things, then we can muster up the courage to head to that tree.
All right. There is I'm guessing you're just looking for a Pokemon going about their business, right?
Yeah.
All right. There is a Farfetch'd you can see. That is kind of in the similar state that Dawn Fan was. He's just kind of walking with his leaking wing, should I say, towards just kind of going through a pathway.
Okay.
Excuse me, is there a library in town?
Oh my. Who are you?
We're new here.
I could tell. Oh, you're looking for a library. I believe there is there's one to the west of here. There's a book with a bunch of Zubats flying out of it. It's a building that looks like that.
Okay.
It's like an open
Gotcha.
book. All right.
Thanks.
Have a nice time of day.
Have a nice time of day.
Yes. Yes. It's just constant gray in these skies. Wonder why it's not raining, considering how gray the sky is.
Yeah. So I guess let's go to that library then.
All right. So you cut through the path. You see more of these Pokemon. There's a fountain in the middle of the in the middle of that town you were kind of in before, that town center that has it has like a pumpkin in the center. It's not really a jack-o'-lantern because there's no face on it. It's just a pumpkin with like water spurting out of the top of it. But you make your way to the west, as the Farfetch'd pointed out, and you see that building with kind of an open book and little Zubats flying out of it.
Well, I sure know how to keep their decorations consistent, at least. Well, let's head in. Well, before we do that, so what exactly are we going to be looking for while in there?
Information on Yveltal, the Voice of Death, Dark Matter, and the Moon.
Okay. Should we also look for information for that item that the Chaos Guild wants us to come here to get?
Yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah, I'll focus on that.
Or we could just ignore it
I
and
don't
just tell them we failed.
want to give it to them, but I do have a plan stewing in my head, we'll say. So that's it's a long story. But anyways, yeah. Okay, I guess since we established what we're looking for, we'll head in.
All right, inside it's not a very big library. There's about it's kind of this really the whole interior is kind of the library. There's no like rooms or anything. But there's like about seven aisles of shelves. It doesn't look very well kept. In fact, there's like, you can see like cobwebs on some of the books, and they're not even laying on the shelf right. They're kind of like open and face down on some shelves. You see some books on the ground. It doesn't seem like anyone is even in here. But that's what you got.
What is it with us going? What is it with each library we go to either being desolate or in a very bad state?
I mean, Lucretia's library was nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Also-
but
Yeah,
Iron
it was. I've been there a few times, actually.
Yeah, but then Iron Forge's library was empty because of the whole kidnapping. That one Flower Place's library was burnt. And now this library is all scattered and stuff.
Yes.
Well, I guess no time like the present. Let's start looking.
All right, Rafa, what are you looking for?
I'm going to look for information on Yveltal / the Voice of Death.
Okay. Lucius, what are you looking for?
Lucius is looking for information on that crystal that the Chaos Guild asked us to find.
A crystal. Okay. Henry.
Was it a crystal or was it an orb?
I don't know. You tell me.
I knew he was going to say that.
I knew you were going to say that. Gosh darn it.
Henry, you want to look for anything, or are you just gonna?
I'm looking for a book that would just tide me over while these two nerds are doing nerd stuff.
Nerd.
Oh, look up the moon. Look up the moon.
Look
Okay.
up the moon. Okay, fine. I'll look up the moon.
Okay.
I'll better be some lewd pictures of the moon boy.
Oh my god.
I think I've given you enough time, Lucius. Do you want to change your answer?
What you think I was going to remember in that 5 seconds?
Oh, that was way more than 5 seconds. Okay. Anyway, so everyone do their investigation rolls.
Okay.
Better be some lewd pictures.
Wait, +1.
Investigation's a +2 from me. Okay. Oh no! Again,
I did it.
again,
I
the
did
nerds
it,
are doing
guys.
nerd stuff, and the nerds are doing nerd stuff, and Henry's just an idiot.
All right. So, Lucius, you look through all these books. You feel like you did a very thorough kind of sweep of all of everything, just kind of speed reading through the titles and regards to a crystal that this place would have, but you found nothing about a crystal.
Yeah, figures.
Raffa, you were looking for stuff on Yveltal. That's a very, very broad subject, and you could just see, you actually found a few, like, kind of journals just mentioning him, and it doesn't really tell you anything new outside of what you learned from that Dawn fan out there. It's just, they suspect him of his voice and his gaze will send you into a trance in the middle of the quote-unquote night, and you go walking towards the tree, and you are never seen again. Henry, you kind of gave up looking for the moon after maybe 10 seconds of your search.
And then I found a book with lewd pictures.
Maybe. I was going to say you just found a little book about kind of popular songs in the land of the dead. So yeah, maybe you'd study up on that. Yeah.
Popular songs in the land of the... Huh. Walking on Sunshine is strange. I didn't expect Walking on Sunshine to be so popular.
Yeah, okay. So that's what your searches turned up with.
I don't know why I went with the whole lewd picture idea.
Henry's maybe humming. Did I lose?
Oh, I know the Hearst song. How would it be popular here? Wouldn't they not like sounding like something that reminds them that they're dead?
What do you guys want to do from here? Did you guys die on me except Henry?
I guess Sonic Link got eaten by the book.
Yeah.
Actually, what is my book? What is the book that I got from Lucretia say?
The one that was glowing your way? The glowing your path? It turned, you looked at it when you first entered this place. When you opened it, it's just all empty now.
I was hoping it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm in Yveltal town.
Yveltal town.
All right, I guess Sonic Link is dead.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. You're alive. Good.
He's a loading screen.
Yeah.
Loading.
Though actually, yeah, I do need to go to the bathroom though, so I'll be right back.
All right. Do you have a plan of action beyond this point, or are you just relying on him to lead your way?
I'm like, well, this investigation did not go as well as hoped.
No. You could probably blame it on the fact it just doesn't seem to be well kept. The books they don't seem to even be in alphabetical order or anything. They're just kind of haphazardly laid on the shelf. You maybe expect the citizens of this town aren't very well read. Because reading's a living thing.
Explains their taste in music.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
So what happened?
Nothing much. I just told him that the state of the library kind of implies the people here aren't very well read, it seems. His book is not glowing anymore. Do you have a plan of action?
Well, I guess since our little library trip turned out to be fruitless.
As fruitful as the library looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do know the sheet music to Walking on Sunshine. I'm going to keep this book.
Don't seem to there's no one to really take it out, and you don't think anyone would really care, so you just kind of just stuff it in your bag and go off with it.
But yeah, I guess we'll maybe check out the shops and wait for Yveltal to screech before heading that way.
Okay. You're just gonna look for are you gonna actually look for a weapon shop or a item shop? What kind of shop are you looking for here?
I think we're fairly good on weapons, frankly, so probably more of an item shop.
All right.
I swear, if it sticks again, he's actually Yveltal incarnate.
Yeah, I'm just pulling out the trusty random shop generator here. All right, you found down. You find a shop. It has a big cauldron on it. It actually has smoke coming from it. Maybe there's dry ice in there.
Oh, this town! I swear.
What greets you is a Kecleon that is not Styx.
Hello, my name is Stones.
Oh.
You see Stones the Kecleon!
Yes.
What would you like today?
Something that can preferably break bones.
Ignore him. What do you got?
Well, I have an abacus. You never know when you might need an abacus.
It's a trash item. I must obtain it.
That'll be 2 gold, please.
Oh, thank you. Abacus.
Henry can now do math.
I have bagpipes.
What are you talking about? I can't do math. Actually, I can do math.
I have some bagpipes.
Must resist. Bagpipes.
Scotland forever.
30 I have some a stinky gas bomb. I have a there's a canoe back there.
Does anyone go canoeing out here?
Yes, I take what I get.
Where does it come from? Does it come from sticks?
I have a dice set.
Just keep going.
He rolls it on the table. Oh, look at that! He got a 6, 6, 8, 2 on his die 20, die 8, die 10, and die 6.
Okay, I was just about to say, if he got all 6s, I swear to.
Then we know.
On my D6, D8, and D20.
Is there anything particular you're looking for?
Not really. More or less. At least I'm just more or less window shopping, unless you've got like some neat potions or something like that.
Oh, what is it?
I need the bagpipe.
Oh, 30 gold. 30 gold, please.
I'm sorry.
30 gold, please.
30 gold.
Oh, thank you. He hands you the bagpipes. They seem to be in well condition. He's not ripping you off or anything. You have an eye for this sort of thing. This is a very fine instrument.
Finally! I told your father I could play bagpipes!
Well, let me ask you this. What do you plan on doing?
Playing bagpipes.
Oh, I mean the rest of them that are window shopping.
Oh.
I know exactly the stuff you want, sir.
Honestly, I'm not certain.
I can't really help you then and suggest anything.
Is there any?
But I do have an hourglass!
Oh, no.
This is just the shop for Henry now, isn't it?
This isn't an item shop. It's an antique shop.
He spins the hourglass upside down. And he's like watching the sand fall down. He looks at you, Henry, smiling, looking at the sand.
No. I'm sorry. I can't take it.
It's quite a big hourglass too. It's a big hourglass.
Yeah, I guess Lucius isn't gonna really buy anything, so...
Well, if you're the adventurer sort, there's a rope ladder there. It's quite boring though. 'Cause
In before the chat screams laddie.
No, it's not laddie.
it's a rope ladder.
It's a rope ladder. It's Laddie's cousin, quite clearly. Rope lad, the rope ladder.
His just British cousin Laddywicious.
Laddywicious, the rope ladder. Laddie the ladder is a wooden ladder, don't you?
Better get out of this antique shop before we find out they have an even more useless gachapon.
Whatever are you talking about?
There's Keckley on the forest that has a gachapon machine.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't waste your money on that. Nothing good could come of that.
Thank you.
Is
Somebody
that-
gets that.
I have a question. Is that Kecleon your brother? Your name is Stones.
Oh, no relation. I haven't been in that forest in such a long time. Didn't even know there was a Kecleon there. Hope he's not encroaching on my business.
What, your business of selling antiques?
Yes.
In any case, I suppose we'll leave you to it then. Thank you for doing business with us.
Yes, I think I've got myself a valued customer. Looking at you, Henry.
Don't you look at me. I am not proud of my proclivities.
So you're holding this bagpipe.
This bagpipe in one hand, an abacus in another.
I am not proud of my proclivities. This is a curse.
All right, you're back outside in the town proper.
Okay. So, what do we want to do before Yveltal eventually, inevitably screams at us?
Where's a person in the street?
You gonna cost more people? Okay.
I will accost with my new bagpipes.
Oh no, he's gonna start street performing.
Yes.
Scotland
This is my
forever!
job. This is my job, cat. Don't you understand? My job is street performing. I will roll a performance.
I mean, if you're dead, you don't have a job now, do you?
Don't rub it in.
There is a pincer you spot out that is in a conversation with a Venomoth.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I got a performance roll.
Oh no.
I got a dirty 20 with the...
Okay,
So Henry's just walking around with these bagpipes.
you're playing. You play them so well, Henry, that you get 10 gold from just people you're panhandling.
Oh, yes, 110.
This is a populated enough street for you to do something like that.
Wow.
Excuse me, pincer.
Yes?
I was wondering.
Whoa, you
What
look
was-
weird.
Yeah, I was wondering what, since I just got here, what was the last time, like the year, the date before you ended up in the forest and then here?
Oh, I died.
When did you die?
Oh, I forget. It's all such a blur, I forget when it happened.
So, is everyone here dead?
Oh, yes, definitely. Some of them deny it, but we're definitely dead. I mean, we're transparent. I think...
I told you!
I know, right? You can't get it through their heads.
Let it
We're
go.
dead! We're all dead!
Oh, well, I don't think you are. I mean... What are you even doing here?
I mean, I know I'm probably dead. There's...
You're not. I can't see through you. You see through me, because I did. I remember. A tree fell on me.
Ah.
Didn't hurt.
I died after a magic ritual that happened due to some occult stuff.
Oh, really? Is that why you're so opaque?
I mean, I assume it was some sort of spiritual transfer.
And all of you?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, the orbs! Remember the 4 orbs? We put them down, and then we saw our lives flash
Henry.
before our eyes.
Henry.
You guys are weird.
Let it go.
Don't you sing to me! I'm the only one who's supposed to sing here!
Nice bagpipe playing, by the way.
Ah, yes, thank you. My father said said I shouldn't play bagpipes because they're annoying.
Well, I'll tell you something. Your father's an idiot.
Yes. I already knew my father was an idiot. Well, an idiot in everything except martial arts.
So, what did you guys want to know? I completely forget. I went off on a tangent about dying and bagpipes. What did you want?
What was the world like when you were alive?
More colorful than it is right now.
Like, was it a time that most Pokemon lived with their typings?
No.
Or was it after that?
I don't remember much. I just told you that.
I don't think you're getting much, Raffa.
Oh, well. I thought it was worth trying to ask.
Well, this place is nice. I'll settle here. You know, being dead isn't so bad. Free real estate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, guys, we've been putting this off for a while, but do you think we should go ahead and do the deed?
Yeah.
And I thought you didn't love that deed.
Lucius decides. Well, let's head to that tree then.
You look over your shoulder and see that not really tree. It's more like roots coming from the sky. You can't really see where they go. They're definitely tree roots. They're kind of gnarled and twist and turn into this kind of bramble forest of roots off in the distance.
Okay, then yeah, we're gonna head for those roots.
All right. You will be leaving the town, but it's not that far away from it. You kind of see more of those like kind of flowers all over the place that kind of have that kind of gray luminescence. They get more frequent as you get more towards the tree. But it's an open space kind of. So you're okay with the kind of walking out in a field more or less?
Yeah. We're gonna probably regret it, but yes.
To be fair, you don't think anything could really sneak up on you because it's pretty open. It's not like in the forest where stuff could hide behind trees. But yeah, you leave and you're heading towards this forest. It might take like half a day to get there. Well, half a day as in 12 hours.
That is a very far away tree.
Yeah, well, it's colossal, gigantic.
Okay. Then I guess we'll take half a day and walk there.
Okay.
I mean, unless one of you has any other ideas, this is basically the only thing we have left to do.
What about... Oh, the hat would be useless in this situation.
So yeah, I guess we're heading that half an hour over there.
Mm-hmm.
Or not half
a day.
Half an hour.
Yeah, you
I wish.
12 hours. Well, I do have all this sheet music. So
and Henry's playing his bagpipes all the way there. He does that thing where he screws up a note. He's like, "Oh, let me start again."
No.
uh,
I'm sorry. I'm not that. I'm not that experienced in the bagpipes as I am on the lute.
oh, okay. Well, that's how it goes, I guess.
Oh, joy.
Strange how I'm able to play this lute with only 3 fingers.
Maybe you think it's Henry's bagpipes that did it, but you don't seem to be accosted by anything that from maybe the ground or above. It's a pretty
all the monsters that would usually attack are just like bagpipes.
Who plays those?
Yes.
I'm not gonna deal with an encounter with those in play.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you make your way to the tree, and the long half a day passes. Maybe you camped a little along the way just to rest your feet, but you get kind of to the foot of these gnarled roots coming from the sky. There is, you could theoretically climb it. I mean, it's a tree, so you can scale it. And the roots are kind of make these convenient inclines in places that you could go up. But it will, like I said, these are very colossal roots that are coming from the sky. So it'll take a while to maybe scale them and go towards somewhere. Or you want to just stay under it? I don't know.
So we don't see Bacon Bird around right now.
No, you have not seen or heard him.
He only looks like bacon when he's shiny.
Yes. He's Red Vine's bird normally.
And there's nothing else of significance around here?
No, it just kind of looks like a barren wasteland. It's quite the opposite of the other side of the town, where it was kind of this gray, lifeless, colorless area. Here it's just kind of a wasteland. It's not really... You still see the lights of the town in the distance. It's not as isolating as the forest was.
This place needs some water.
Maybe we should have looked for Alan in the town.
Yes, maybe. We should have. I mean, odds are there was a Pikachu there.
Oh, and again, the flowers they're all over the place here. You could see maybe this is kind of like the source of them, maybe.
Huh.
This is probably pointless, but I'm going to, this is probably pointless, but I'm going to expend a charge of Divine Sense.
Let me look at my thing. You can sense, like, the undead fiends and
Fae.
Fae, yeah, and consecrated grounds or unconsecrated grounds, right?
Yeah.
The roots themselves are it's strange. They're a mixture of No, they are consecrated. The roots themselves are consecrated. You sense undead all around, coming from all around you, but it seems like this tree root is consecrated.
Huh. I really shouldn't have stopped playing my bagpipes then.
Okay. We're on sacred ground right now.
And that means what?
I think we'll I think we'll wait for Yveltal to show up.
So you're just gonna make a camp here?
Yeah.
Don't we knock or something?
I mean, what do you want to knock on, the roots?
The wood. The tree.
Knock on wood.
Knock on,
Fine, knock on wood.
I'm to knock on wood.
I think that you need to do that on a Friday the 13th, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Hello, Mr. Tree.
We're gonna go knock on the trunk.
Yeah, nothing really happens. You
Sorry
do
to
it.
interrupt you, but, and also sorry for the whole bagpipe thing.
Okay, all three of you do either an investigation or perception regarding this tree. Or
Okay.
tree
perception
roots.
is- All right, I'm gonna do a perception.
Wow.
Look at those rolls.
Oh, look at that.
Henry,
Henry's bearing this.
you scan the tree. Well, you two, Raffa and Lucius, you look at the tree and it just looks like a gnarled mess. Henry, you could see up one of the, I guess, tendrils, root tendrils. There is an opening, but you'd have to climb it.
There's an opening, but you would need to climb it.
It's about maybe 20 feet up.
About 20 feet, it seems.
You kind of you point it out and give these exact dimensions, maybe using your abacus.
I point this out, giving out these exact dimensions using this abacus. Wait, I'm supposed to give out the dimensions. Okay, here, yep. Estimation was 20 feet.
All right, time to
guess.
climb.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I guess we're going up there.
Is everyone climbing up, or like how do you want to climb?
Is Lucius able to jump there?
Just give me a second. I'll find out. Because there is some rules about running jumps, and would you be doing a running jump?
Yeah, and probably also giving himself the jump spell as well.
Okay, so you're doing a high jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air, 3 plus your strength modifier, and add your jump spell onto that. So what is that?
Okay. Let me pull up the calculator.
So what's your strength, I should ask?
His strength is 15, so his strength mod is 2, so 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 5 strong legs. His Buneary feature gives him an extra 5, so that'd be 10. So with jump, he'd be able to jump 30 feet height-wise.
All right. If someone is on you, I'm going to say you do half that, but you yourself, yeah, you can jump up there.
Okay, well, actually, since Sora's not really much of a jumper, I'll also be carrying Sora, since Sora's lightweight, so Lucius should still be able to jump there.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a number of feet. Yeah, apparently you could do that. Yeah, so boing! Yeah, you get a running start holding Sora on your back, and you do this fantastic giant jump up this this tree route, and you are in this kind of doorway.
Okay.
Wow. Huh. Well, I'm
All
gonna
right.
do it.
Lucius is going to throw down his rope to allow the other two to climb up.
Or 3. But
Yeah, other 3 to climb up.
yeah, this
I thought I had a climbing speed.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking too. Is
Oh,
because
yeah.
Mimikyu and Henry do not, but Raffa has a climbing.
Yeah, Rafa, you could just climb up this thing. Henry and Mimikyu get the weenie rope. So you're just gonna go up there?
I was gonna throw Ropey upwards. And
Oh yeah, you could just say F your rope and you can use Ropey.
No, Ropey, upwards.
It kind of like wraps around you and then it shoots upwards, then just starts pulling you up. You're just watching Mimikyu like struggle to climb the rope.
Why climb the rope when the rope can climb you?
Then it just, when you get up to where Lucius and Sora, it just kind of like ravels around your side again. Okay, you are all up there. What you are in right now is kind of this, it's not really a room, it's just kind of like stairs that go upwards. It's like proper stairs. And you notice the interior of this place is stone. It's not, wood as you'd expect it to be.
Huh.
A stone tree.
A stone tree house.
That's where Stones gets his name.
Okay. I guess we're gonna be climbing up then.
All right. So you begin ascending the stairs, and you start to realize these are probably the longest stairs that you have ever climbed. You've been at it for 40 minutes. You want to keep going?
Yes.
Okay. And it's just stairs that kind of go in a circle upwards. You can't really see above you or below you. You're just kind of ascending these stairs. You're maybe stopping to break every now and then because they never seem to end.
It's like Bishop's Castle all over again.
But eventually you get to a kind of another small room. It has an opening out front on the front of it, and it has another doorway that has stairs that go upwards.
This place loves stairs.
Yeah. Well, there's another opening.
Okay. Well, first things first, we're gonna see what's on the outside of the opening.
When you look outside the opening, you realize you've traveled up very far. You could see the town you were in off like as a little speck on the ground. You see the forest. It's kind of weird seeing it from this vantage point too, because you could sort of see like the color gone from that certain area, and then you see the town that has color and lights in it, and you see the wasteland that's kind of just barren but not as lifeless. But yeah, he's got a full-scale view of this place.
But nothing really else.
No, you're just really effing high.
Well, I guess we're gonna keep going up more stairs.
All right. Yeah, you go for another 40 minutes until you finally, after you're on all fours crawling up these stairs.
Good thing I'm already on all fours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing that thing where you're like dragging your hind legs behind. You get to this large chamber. It has you're kind of entering it from the east side. To the south, there is a passage that goes, south. There are like a small set of stairs that go up into another room or passage. And farther along, it just leads to a dead end.
Oh, this place, I swear.
We went all this way to just reach a dead end.
Well, there's stairs and then there's a passageway. Is there anything significant about this chamber, or is it just
there are torch lights, there are torches on either side of those stairs to the north. There are. It has like these various like kind of just weird abstract designs carved into the side of the walls. It's like just kind of these lines that kind of go nowhere and don't really connect to anything. There are those you see more of those flowers sprouting all over the place. In fact, that's what's kind of giving you light here is those flowers.
Are Are the torches lit? I keep asking.
Yeah, the torches are lit.
Okay. I was thinking like they were unlit torches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're lit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Should we check south, or should we... Those stairs, the torches next to those stairs look pretty insignificant, but otherwise we could head south and see what's down that chamber.
Let's go south.
Tired of all the stairs?
Yeah, no one wants... Yeah,
Yeah.
so even Sora says no more stairs.
Stairs! There are too many stairs! I'm going to find whoever invented the stairs and push them down these stairs.
All right, so you walk forward and go to the left, which is south, and you are in this kind of small, kind of dead-end dungeon, but it has this kind of like red circle, like on the ground, this red-colored circle. It's glowing.
Okay.
All right, who wants to go
Glowing
walk
red
up there and write 666 in the middle?
Okay, well, my instincts tell me that walking into glowing circles is usually a bad idea, so back to the stairs we go.
No, use the hat. Whatever comes out of the hat, we'll just chuck it in there.
I will do that. You are speaking my language, Raffa.
All right, you're gonna throw.
A Pichu, and I can't remember what 9 is.
Oh, let's go to my trusty homebrew items thing. Oh, okay. So you got the Pichu?
Yep.
Okay, so you get your Pichu. Pichu! What do you want to do with them? You have 6 seconds with them.
I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to throw him.
Okay.
The red circle.
You have him by the ears, and you just kind of throw him onto the red circle, and he's like, "Fitch!" And he just kind of like disappears. It doesn't look like he was like disintegrated or anything. It just looks like he was just gone.
Teleport.
Okay, well, we know that's a teleport circle.
Let's go.
Not,
It's like my baby.
not yet.
And then
We
all,
must go to save the baby.
and as you say that, Henry, this confetti out of your hat.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I'm thinking we want to go back and go up that one more flight of stairs first before we go to that circle.
What if this teleports us up the stairs?
Then there would be no point for the stairs.
Exactly. People still have. All right. We don't live in that world actually. I was gonna say stairs. We still have stairs and elevators, but not in this world.
We don't have elevator. What is an elevator? That sounds like it would be a really good thing to have instead of stairs.
Come on,
Go.
guys. Let's
Fine, we'll go up the stairs, Mr. Goody Goody Paladin.
I don't see what going upstairs. I don't see how going upstairs correlates to being a paladin, but okay.
You go up the stairs, I'll go to the cold teleport circle. You go up the stairs.
When you walk towards the when you go up the small set of stairs, you can see these this room leads to more stairs similar to the one you've climbed before.
I told you there would be more stairs.
Is there an off path?
No, it just goes upstairs.
More stairs. They're just all the stairs.
I'm getting Ganon Tower vibes, guys.
No, you don't even get the closure of organ music playing.
We're gonna have to run down the stairs as everything's falling apart, and there's gonna be bad guys on all the floors we're passing.
Don't worry.
So
You know
I
how to
get
help that.
I get the feeling that I'm going to be outvoted when saying we should head up, and everybody else is going to decide the teleport circle.
Let's just go up the stairs. We've gone this far up the stairs. We gotta go up the stairs.
Oh, I thought you'd prefer. Okay.
Sora sighs as he prepares to climb more stairs.
The stairs that are probably as tall as he
Yeah.
is.
He's just
He's
Sora-
just like, all I'm just thinking is like
hopping.
little, like, I've seen this, like little puppy dogs climbing stairs, just like.
Hey, you're going for the long run, huh? Like going up the stairs for just until you reach something?
Yeah.
Okay. Another 40 minutes pass. You enter a room that looks similar to the one that you were in before, that has the passage to the south and a small set of stairs with the torch scones. Yeah, that's what you got. Lots of more of those flowers.
Huh.
Okay.
Is there another teleport circle?
Are you going into that room?
Yeah.
Going into the room.
Oh my god! Look what Cole posted. Oh. Oh, that's cute.
When you go into that room, it looks exactly the same, except it has a blue circle on the ground.
Oh. Is the Pichu there?
You think it'd be more than 6 seconds, so you wouldn't really know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say 45 minutes is more than 6 seconds.
Like, yeah.
My baby has already been gone.
Well, do you want to try throwing something in again?
Fine. You're so demanding.
7, or a
No,
5 and a
and-
2. You're. Oh, where's my homebrew? 5
I
and
get a really big hand and then an Oshawott.
yeah. Let's high is big hand. So you pull out a little shell in your gigantic mitt now that's slowly like inflated.
Yeah, I just drop it down onto the blue thing.
It squirts you in the face before it just like kind of vanishes.
Ah, come on.
Well, shall we head in the teleport circle? I'm so gonna regret
I'm
this.
just gonna put one of the inert hats down there.
It
I have a bunch of inert hats.
your inert hat just kind of just very similar to the shell and the Pichu before it.
At least I'll have at least there will be something to look forward to when the stairs.
Honestly, I am half tempted to actually take this one.
Let's take the blue teleports. Finally, let's go.
So who's stepping on it?
Apparently Henry. He's got one big hand, one top hat, and a whole lot of stairs.
Are you doing that, Henry?
Yes.
Henry steps on the blue circle and he vanishes.
Oh, Raffa, shall we?
Let's go.
You two step on the circle. Just in a split second, you see Henry, you see a small shell like kind of squirting him in the face again. And you see a hat on the ground. You're in a very similar room, but it's way larger.
Hey,
Is
hey,
the
do you two
circle?
want top hats? Because I kind of want to hold the do thing with like matching top hats. Like, yeah.
I
Yeah,
already
one for you.
have a hat.
Hat. You just put the hat over your
on top of
helmet.
the other hat.
I just put it on top of the pith helmet. Just hats.
Anyways, what about this room?
There is a much larger room. You can see behind you there were stairs, but they look similar to the endless stairs you were climbing. You notice also Mimikyu and Sora are not here. There are a lot of those flowers all over the place still, lighting the way. In the four corners of this room, there are torches. There are stairs that lead up to this great big door that like screams boss room. You notice also you could see the like top of the you could see up now. It looks like you're kind of outside, where you could see like the tree roots coming from the sky and that big mess.
I say we go to the big door.
First things first. Is there still a circle on the ground?
No, there's no circle on the ground.
If we get off and get on again, what happens?
In like where you were standing before?
Yeah. So we get off where we teleported to, and then we get back on. What happens?
Okay, so I assume you're all getting off of it and trying to go back on it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
It's a one-way trip. You're supposed to go down the stairs, not up the stairs.
Lucius is first gonna wait for Sora and Mimikyu to follow along.
Okay, you just gonna... Is that what you're all gonna do? You're just gonna wait for them at the stairs?
I mean, if it takes more than like 5 minutes, then we know that something's up.
Henry's just going to the big door.
Alright. So you two wait by the stairs. And Henry, as you go towards the big door, the lights go out. And all that's lighting the room is those flowers now. As you make your way halfway there.
Oh no.
The sky went out. We were like, there's open sky. And it's like, no, sky died.
And then you two, Raffa and Lucius, you see the stairway like begin to close with like the stonework.
Oh, it's becoming a slide.
Like the doorway, I mean. It's closing off the doorway.
Gosh darn
Wait.
it, Henry. I think you activated
To
something.
us or to him? Or to the stairs?
To the stairs, so you cannot access it, pretty much.
Wait, so we're being... The stairs down or the stairs where Henry went?
The
stairs.
stairs down.
The stairs down.
Thought so. Henry, I
No.
think you activated something.
Before you could finish that, Lucius, you hear this horrible screech from the sky. That's familiar.
Gosh darn it, Henry.
And then, let's go into initiative voice.
Gosh darn it, Henry. We were supposed to wait for Sora and Mimikyu.
Well, that's not part of the plan anymore.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
You don't see it.
My fault I have a dirty 22.
All right. What are your numbers? You gotta.
Oh, Raffa's got
21, 22, 21, and 3 because someone rolled a nat 1.
Yes.
20
Someone rolled a new one.
22. I almost put Elekid. Why would you put Elekid when your name is Henry?
It's not like I'm an Elekid or anything.
It just seems so rude.
Yes.
Well,
That I wouldn't call you human.
yeah. Where's the stat block here? What's your dex? 15. Well, 15 is what it got.
Let us go.
All right, Henry.
Oh my God! It's just Henry's on the side. Okay, fine.
You're in this room, Henry.
Fine, I know it's my. Yes.
What do you want to do? You can hear the screeching of your impending doom from above. You don't really see it yet, but what do you want to do at the moment?
Maybe if I don't do it, if I don't move, death won't see me.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You stay perfectly still. It can't see you if you don't move. We'll go to Raffa next. You're in kind of the same state as Henry. You could hear it, but you don't see it.
I mean, what can we do?
This is
It's
what.
gonna land in front of us. I'm like, this is probably the safest place, being next to Lucius.
Do you want to maybe prepare anything or to do anything?
Yeah, you can use.
We can use things.
You could prepare a dodge maybe if you're expecting an attack.
I'm like, do we still have that incense?
Yeah, you have that instance, I believe. I don't think you used it at all.
All right, well, let's light it.
Light it up. Okay, that incense is now it smells it doesn't smell very good, but
Yeah, probably smells like corpse.
you could smell it.
Or sticks. Probably smells like sticks.
All right. So as the next turn rolls along, you see from the sky, wings spread open, coming down with talons razor sharp, is your buddy, your boy, Yveltal.
Yveltal, yes.
Yeah. And he lands kind of right there, and he just screeches at all of you. So,
Wisdom saving throw.
yeah, I'm just checking if it, it's been more than a day, so, and yes, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that. It's because we had to take a nap.
Otherwise,
Well, that's probably a good thing. Anyways,
So-
Rafa, you get. Oh, sorry, continue.
you all make DC 16 wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, Rafa, remember you get add an additional 4 to whatever your wisdom save is because Lucius is right next to you.
Oh my god! Nice roll.
I am wise beyond my years.
Nice.
Let's see, so I had 4 from Lucius?
Yeah, add +4 to whatever your wisdom saving throw is normally.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that's enough. You probably
Raffa's the wisest kitty.
you probably all knew very well what you were getting yourself into when you went up this tree, so you maybe steeled yourself and you knew this was coming, and you're not afraid of him.
I'm not afraid of you!
Depends
You're
on
just a bunch of smoke and noise!
Depends on how you define afraid, but still.
I'm totally not afraid. I totally didn't freeze up.
Okay. Then it used everything kind of getting here, so I'll let you guys have your go. Lucius, it's your turn.
Yeah. Lucius, the guy who kind of rolled a nat 1.
Oh. He's about 15 feet away from you. He has landed.
Okay. Lucius is going to first off, he is going to use a level 1 spell slot in order to ignite his weapon with Searing Smite.
All right.
And he is going to go up to Yveltal, and he is going to use the Tactician Spike to slash at him.
All right. So we'd make a D20 roll with no modifier.
Mm-hmm.
What's his AC? No, that does not hit.
Oh, joy. Nope.
That does not hit either. Okay.
Well,
you make these little jabs at him, but he kind of glances off his very thick hide. Exactly like that.
oh wait, I have multi-attack. I forgot.
Wasn't it
So
multi-attack doing it twice?
I could attack twice. I was about to give up, but then I realized, oh wait, I can attack twice, so I get 2 more attacks with the.
Right. You missed, and then you got okay, you got 2 more. Well, at least 2 more shots.
Yeah, that's not
That
gonna go
does
well.
not.
You get your second wind, and then.
I guess you used your arms to climb up the stairs.
Yeah.
It just gets progressively weaker.
It's probably
Wow.
it's probably like what they just said, and it's just from walking up all those stairs that kind of you weren't prepared for a battle of this magnitude.
Wow.
Should have taken the red teleporter.
Anyway, he's going to make a tail attack at you.
Oh, frick. Legendary. Ugh, I hate legendary actions.
And he got a nat 20.
It's his turn.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not
I mean,
that.
you
It's not
didn't
that.
get a nat 1.
Yeah.
Hit.
It's not that bad. Oh, it's 2d8. Maybe it is that bad.
Oh my.
That will be 17,
It's not that bad.
22. So he spins around and hits you with his big claw tail.
The Y.
The end of the Y.
Yep. This is definitely Friday the 13th, Luck.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to Henry next.
You know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a special double-handed Den Ki Dama.
All right. Are you doing anything fancy with it? Like higher spell slot or anything?
Yeah, higher spell slot. That's why it's double-handed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a 2nd level spell, so I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot.
So it'll be 4d8 instead of 3.
4d8, yeah.
Yeah.
Dama!
It makes a wisdom, I believe, or no, it's con. Yeah. It got a 3 plus 5. That's an 8, which I do not think passes. So you do full damage.
Yep.
Yeah. So 4d8 headed his way. Oh, 17 damage. Ooh. I'm gonna keep track of HP here. Let's just do it right here. All right. Yeah, you got him good. It's like last time where you got him good, but it doesn't seem like you hurt him He has a big HP pool, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I should have bestowed a curse on him. Well, I'll do that next time.
No. He's not going to do that. You're too far away. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Raffa.
Oh man, he was thinking of legendary action. Alright, well. It's time to go for broke, I guess.
Okay, go for broke.
Alright, let's test out my earnings at the gacha pod with the spike +1.
So you're gonna run up to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be D20 plus Dex plus that plus it being +1, 8. This is a lot of numbers.
Yeah, just all these numbers flying around.
26, that's probably good.
Was that 2 attacks? Or were you doing that with
Yeah,
it?
those would be attack rolls.
Oh, right. You're... Wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened here?
That's what I can do.
That's your...
Extra attack from level 5.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering why you're doing both at the same time. That's fine. You can do that. But yeah. Yeah, you do that. You hit him with the second one, but the first one whiffs.
I'm like, why does this now suddenly seem bad to attack Yveltal multiple times?
Do your damage.
Alright. This may be a mistake, guys. You might not want to hit the Lord of the Deads, and instead we might just want to talk this out. Wait, +6. Plus another 2. So that's actually 16.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Got that damage down. You jam your spike into the side of his leg or something, and it just makes a little scratch.
Well, scratch is better than the ting-tangs of my other friend.
Feel you did maybe like a similar amount of damage. Actually, Henry did more than you, but let's. You want to do anything else? Anything strategic?
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Okay. Then we'll go to him. He is going to... Before your turn ends, Raffa, he is going to respond to you with a wing attack. So make a dexterity saving throw.
And once again, it's your next to Lucius, that's +4 to that as well.
Yeah. You're looking for a 19. That is not a 19. All right. So he raises his giant wings up and then flaps them towards you, and all these like gales pierce you. It's not that bad though. But you are knocked prone. You take 8 + 6, that is 14. You take 14 bludgeoning damage, slashing damage, sorry. You're knocked prone, and then he moves half his speed upwards.
Oh.
And he's gonna just position himself here, and Lucius, you can get an opportunity attack.
Okay. Does the... would this be a... No, I think if it hits, it just automatically hits like for a crit with this, right? Because it's not technically an advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is that a hit?
19? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 19 hits.
Okay. All right, time to do a couple of things. First things first, that's going to be a... First things first, he will take 9 slashing damage.
9, okay.
Let me look up what this damage is again. He will also take... Oh.
Oh, you have to make a concentration for Searing Smite, by the way, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frick. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
He will... Assuming I've passed this concentration, he will take that amount of,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so he also takes 6 fire damage, and Lucius will also use a level 2 Divine Smite as well.
All right. Let me just calculate all this. Okay, I got that damage, so do your smite.
Okay, I believe that is 48. Because it's level 2. Yeah, it's 3d8 normally, but since he's dark type, that'd be 48.
Oh, no. It's only for undead that works.
Undead and fiends.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's undead and fiends. Yeah, undead or fiend, which we stated are dark and ghost types.
Okay.
Yeah, because Lucius was also doing high damage against the bee sharks and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, 15 radiant damage.
Yeah. Just a second here. Yeah, alright. So 15 radiant damage?
Yep, and Yveltal's now on fire.
Yeah.
You just stabbed his tail and lit it on fire.
Okay, so that was a nice chonky hit there. Yeah, so this combination of this light energy and this fire just splashes from your spike. You hit him really good, and you hear him like screech in pain as this fire engulfs him, and he is ignited. All right, that is your turn, good sir.
That was my opportunity.
Oh, right, opportunity. Now it's his turn. That was just his legendary action, so now it's like his real turn. And Raffa, if he wasn't going to use dark attacks before, it seems he is now. And he is going to send an oblivion... Well, not an oblivion wing. He's going to send this necrotic energy... how far does this reach?
Like,
Oh!
if it's Dark Pulse or Oblivion Wing. If it's Oblivion Wing, we're all dead.
Yeah, so everyone
Oh boy.
do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Rafa, you this should be really good for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be horrible for me.
21.
Do I still get my Lucius bonus?
Yeah.
Yes,
So long as you're next to Lucius, you get +4 on all your saves.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh
18.
my God.
So only Henry failed. And I don't want to roll this all on the table, so let's do it in chat.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Henry is so dead. Holy sh!
No!
This is like when Kaiba is in the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Exodia is used against him.
Also, I'm actually gonna put in. It's gonna be a negative number that I'm gonna put my HP in.
Yeah, okay. I have a feeling you go down because of this.
Yes.
Yes, alright.
It's gonna be 24 minus 61. That's a negative 37.
Yeah, okay.
Is Henry Otto dead?
Yes.
He's
I
dead.
knew it. This is a rigged battle. Everyone kill yourselves so we can have a conference with him later.
So you fall down, Henry. but you don't die.
Huh?
I guess I shouldn't have told you that, but you don't feel.
You don't feel dead.
You don't
but
feel
you
anything.
Don't feel awake either.
Okay. The rest of you take 30.
Yeah, I already marked it down.
Kablamo. Amazing.
Okay. Well, good news, you can't use that again for a while. But
Quote unquote good news.
Yeah.
but it's your turn, Lucius.
Maybe that was Oblivion Ring.
Okay, well, since he's first things first, since he's still on fire, he will take damage on his turn, I believe.
It's like a die 6 or something like that.
Yeah, I believe it's 1d6.
All right, I'll roll it. He takes 6 damage.
Okay. And second, now that he is on fire, Lucius is going to take his his burning Punisher spike, and he is going to attack with it.
All right. Yes,
Dirty 20.
you hit it, and you get
Punisher!
you get the equivalent of a sneak attack at this level.
3d6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Lucius is going to do another level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay.
So takes whoops, not an 8. He takes 12 from sneak attack. Oh shoot. The actual 12 from sneak attack, 5 from the spikes damage, and 22 from radiant.
All right, I got all that down. So in a flurry of with this newfound sword of yours, it kind of glows red as you whack him on the side of the. I guess all you could really reach is his kind of foot or his leg. But you scratch him up again, and you can tell he's in like whole heaps of pain from that hit. He kind of hunkers down a little bit after that strike.
Okay, and second
Just like
attack.
Rescue Team cutscenes.
This is Lucius's heroic second win. I say that, but he's gonna miss this one. Oh no!
Nope, you hit. You hit.
Well, guess what he is going to do once again. 5. Damn, I think that's literally the same.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 from that. 7 from the sneak attack. That was terrible. And 16 from the divine smite.
Let me just calculate. All right, I got that all.
Okay.
Um,
And yeah, that'll be his action.
yeah, you could tell you hit him really good with that, all that, especially the burning punisher and divine smites. You hear clapping coming from the stairs, like a.
Oh, clapping. Wait a minute, I'm dead.
Well, you're in like a vegetated state where you're not dead, but you should be.
If it's Discord, he's next.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
This is probably Narthalepatep, isn't it?
Say goodbye to your most resourceful party member.
Yeah, Lucius is looking.
You see leaning over, kind of like with elbows on the side of the staircase rail and hands at the hooded cowl,
How'd he get through the bricks?
is the apparition of that thing you saw in all your visions.
The humanoid thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Enderman.
The Enderman, yes.
It's Mr. Bacon Laser's friend.
You?
It says, that's enough. And Yveltal just kind of goes in this stance where he just kind of goes up and he begins walking away from you. Just stepping back. And that apparition begins walking down the stairs ever so slowly over to Henry. And it just, like, pokes him. And then Henry, all of a sudden, you're conscious again.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm pretty sure he still thinks he's dead, considering that's the first thing he sees.
And
Oh.
when you look up, Henry, you see this Grim Reaper looking thing just kind of like that just poked you, and it just like pats you, and then it goes upon its merry way towards the other two.
My ghost?
And it's standing before you.
Oh no.
You're the one that called us here, or well, a few of us here in any case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was the extra that wasn't part of the plan.
It nods at you, and it holds its hands out, kind of like similar to how, hand out, I should say. Similar to how Henry does his I was about to say Geiki Dama. His Geiki Dama. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was just slipping.
Jama. Healthy Ray.
And that blue circle appears again in the floor.
It's back.
And
Wait a minute.
Sora
Where's the
and
moon turning?
Sora and Mimikyu just appear there. It's like, and they say, "Okay, where are we now?"
Where we need to be, I believe.
Oh my God! What is that?
That's the person who summoned us all here.
No,
I'm dead. I'm still dead.
no! The voice of death there. The Yveltal just slowly turns its head to Sora with its big blue eyes.
Well, we fought him, but he's not fighting us anymore, so I don't think you have to worry about him.
And you are mistaken. And the figure begins pulling off its hood. Slowly. Revealing. Well, next time we'll find... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
About to say.
It reveals the head of the Pokemon Gothitelle.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Hello.
Gothitelle.
I'm the voice of death, dearie.
Oh, you're the voice of... Quite a beautiful voice of death you are.
Why, thank you.
I suspected it wasn't actually Yveltal.
Oh, no. Just the people in the town down there think it's him. They can't see me. But I have to congratulate you for making it this far, dearies.
Your little forest down there didn't exactly make it easy.
Oh, I know what you mean. I tried to find you right away. I sent Tall, Dark, and Gloomy to find you, but,
Oh, he definitely found us.
I know. He takes orders very literally, and the fastest way he could get you here is if he, knocked you out and brought you to me. Just like that other one.
What other one?
The other one that was with you. Don't know why you're split up.
Other one as in...
Buckingham?
No, that other little dearie with the one that had that, the purple orb.
Oh.
Rodney's here?
Oh, yes. He found him in the middle of a field, and he knocked him out and brought him to me. Don't worry, he didn't kill him. Like, my orders were specifically not to kill you guys. And you can't die.
How did Rodney get here?
Well, you're all connected to those orbs.
So we walked through and Rodney got teleported anyway?
As soon as he put those orbs down, dearie, you were already here.
Alright, I don't think Phantom's gonna be very happy with us.
Okay.
But
Well.
as things went, he's not very conscious right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting knocked out would do that very well. So I suppose, unless you want to take us some better place to talk or something, we might as well.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's kind of gloomy talking right here in the middle of a battlefield. You'll have to excuse me for that, too. I just wanted to test your mettle, see your resolve. Wasn't disappointed. Certainly did a number on him. But I had to step in before you did too much damage, or he did too much damage.
Sorry about that, but well, when it comes right
You
down
see
to it-
Yveltal kind of getting the flames off of him.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I wanted you to go all out, and you certainly did.
So when Dark Matter did his whole escapade, he stole Yveltal and you... Just Yveltal?
We can talk about that when we get up. As, my job is kind of being hindered according to what's going on up there. Especially for him.
Yeah.
So,
let's go in and let's
go to a more intimate place, dearies. Chop chop. She begins heading towards that the stairs.
Lucius.
But before you go, Lucius, you hear wait.
Huh?
Yveltal.
You. Pointing at you, Lucius.
Me?
You dropped this in the river. He gives back your staff.
Oh. Thanks. I kind of felt bad for losing this.
He's just kind of blankly staring at you.
Thank you. And Lucius starts making his way up. Well, Lucius gives him a bow, and then Lucius starts making his way up.
All right.
Gothatel is like Lopunny, except for if you take out all the happy bubbliness and replace it with a little bit of creepiness.
Yes. You see, this is why I would just. You see, I've stated that I wish there was a sexy Gardevoir after me. I'm okay with sexy Gothatel. It's fine.
Just the emo goth girl of Gardevoir.
Yes. It's just Gardevoir.
Yeah. Anyway,
Lucius was just rolling his eyes.
she leads you. She's humming. She leads you to a room with a green portal. Step on.
Okay. Lucius steps on.
All right. So you're in this kind of when you step on. I assume all of you are stepping on.
Yeah.
You're in this chamber that looks very much like the town below, with all the Halloween decorations and like the stitchy smiley faces and green candles. And there's a big throne at the top of it with two more skulls at the armrests. They are, if you want to know, they are Xatu skulls. So they don't have the beak.
Yeah, the bird skulls.
Yeah. So she kind of like walks towards the throne, and then she kind of sits down, and she seems a little uncomfortable, and she like puts her like legs over the armrests.
Paint me like one of your callous girls.
Well, here we are. I'm so glad you've made it. As I said, I'm the voice of death. Now that I think about it, that probably sounds a little grisly to you guys. I know how much you mortals shy away from the concept of death. So why don't you just call me... Vode. Call me Vode.
Vode?
Yes, Vode.
As in voice of death with an E at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Would you rather say that than voice of death?
Fair.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fair. Also, I'm just thinking Henry is like kneeling down, like all those scenes with Brock. Just
You see her like begin to blush. Oh, I'm not used to getting this much attention.
Yes. I found her. I didn't think the one. I didn't think the Pokemon I would fall for would be death, but yes.
Well, I'm not really a Pokemon dear. This is just the form I wish to take.
Raffa's just gonna whack Henry and just say, remember, we have one that likes to sing.
Oh, yes, my girlfriend. I forgot about my girlfriend.
Oh, you have a singer? Where is she?
Yes, she was sent off to Niflheim according to Erebus and Nyx.
Oh, that's here.
Yes.
And that's also
I
not
don't know
correct
where she
either.
is. I tried to find her.
Oh, you and your cute little stories.
She was a sweet girl, around my height, blue hair. Had a funny accent.
It was green hair.
No, it was blue hair. It was a shiny Meloetta.
Lucius is just going to roll his eyes and ask, so, why are we here?
Well, isn't it obvious? I guess it's not. That was a stupid question. I'm sorry. So, you remember those visions you had when I killed you? Only temporary. I just killed you temporary.
Vividly, yes.
One of those did not end very well.
Oh, they all shouldn't have ended very well.
Well, I meant in the real world. We got arrested for it.
Arrested?
It's a long story.
But in any case, those are dreams I've been having lately, and my dreams tend to come true because I dream about people dying. I know it sounds horrible to you, but it's quite wonderful for me. But all these Pokemon lately seem to be dreaming about the moon causing an apocalypse. A bit on the apocalyptic side. And that's not a good sign if a lot of Pokemon are sharing that exact same dream.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You'd think I'd enjoy the fact Pokemon en masse will be sent to my realm where they can live their precious little afterlives, but no. You see, this realm is not eternal. for the departed. Eventually, when one accepts their death, mind, body, and soul, they'll be drawn to my dwelling here, where I whisper to them with my lovely voice, which sends them back to your realm, reborn as a ghost Pokemon.
And do ghost Pokemon die?
Oh, I don't know what happens to them.
Oh.
Once they give up their mortal coil, I don't know what happens to them.
Oh, I feel bad for my friend Kenneth the Yamask.
Well, you shouldn't. They get to be reborn as cute little ghosty woosties.
No, but Kenneth was a Yamask. He was already a ghost.
Oh, he maybe has some time left. I think ghost Pokemon's lifespan is longer than yours, so he'll probably outlive you.
I thought that ghost Pokemon could also hatch from eggs.
Oh, no, that can't happen. They don't remember anything about their past life. They just plop into your world as ghosties.
Oh.
But eventually... I mean, the problem here is if there's no more world of the living for them to go to here, well, it'll eventually start getting crowded here. And that'll throw the balance off, and more will resent their death more and turn into those terrible creatures in that forest you probably encountered. And it will inevitably lead to Niflheim sharing the same fate as your realm. Very symbiotic relationship, if you think about it.
Yeah, I can imagine that wouldn't be good.
So I took a page out of my counterpart, the Voice of Life's book, and brought a human here to help fix this little conundrum. But my reach of influence only works here, so I had no way of even seeing this human. Well, if it even worked, I'm quite new to this. You'll have to excuse me. She starts blushing. But all I knew was a human ended up on the sand continent somewhere. So I needed to guide the human here with aid of some Pokemon to help them along their way. So where's this human, dearies? You found them, correct?
Sora?
Well, you see, didn't we learn that I wasn't the one? Weren't the one? What is he talking about?
Oh no! He just looks at his sapphire flute. Oh no! Oh yeah, Rain's dead.
Okay, so...
Wait. Rain is dead?
Rain is dead.
No,
you knew.
No, he's not dead.
But the orb
He's not
changed
dead?
allegiance and I saw it and everything. If I saw it through the orb, that means you saw it too.
Well, Wait, let's back up for a second here. So, you said Rain is... I passed it to you because you had it.
What?
And then I saw him die, and that's when it changed.
He's not dead, though.
Did
What do you mean he's not dead?
Did you send him back as a ghost already?
No, he hasn't come here. Trust me, I'd know if he wound up here. Tall, dark, and gloomy would have brought his soul here and reported it to me.
So, Rain's still alive out there.
Rain's still alive.
Well, there could be other conditions where he wouldn't end up here after death.
Oh.
The three are... Well, there's three, actually. As you know, the Tree of Life has multiple different worlds spread out through its many branches. If he came from a different branch, then if he was a ghost, he would not end up here. Or if he was a human, he would not end up here. I don't control human souls. I only work with Pokemon. But all three of those things, I don't think he wasn't any of those three, I believe, at least to my knowledge. I was able to kill him temporarily. Oh, by the way, the reason I was being so mysterious, did you like my mysterious voice?
It was interesting.
You see, while you were dead like that, the longer I spoke to you, the more time I shaved off the end of your lives. So I tried to keep it brief. You may have lost maybe a year, maybe a few months. I hope you're not mad. But while you're here, you can talk to me all you like.
Okay.
But yeah, in any case, he's not dead because I haven't seen him.
Huh. Okay, so Rin might still be alive. Good to know.
Or he ceased to exist.
Yes, that's an option. That's a horrible option. Much better to be dead, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
But anyway, back on topic. We kind of went on a little segue there. So this isn't the human? I don't really know. I'm new to it. I tried. You know, I thought it's as simple as like doing a little incantation and plucking a human from their world to come here.
Well, okay, so...
Getting up on the sand continent, Sora.
Okay, so let me explain. So, Sora here, he is a human, first off, but he was initially called by the Voice of Life for some bitter cold thing or something like that, but because of something involving Kiram, he ended up knocked out and stranded on the sand continent with no memories of anything like that, and that's where we were. Since you told us to find a human on the sand continent and we found him, we thought that he was the human you were asking us to go get.
Hey, now that you mention it, he does have the Voice of Life kind of written all over him.
I mean, it couldn't be Audric because he's not from here.
No,
One of those two existers.
Well, you could either go back there and try to find it, or maybe he'll do. You don't mind? You don't mind doing this, kid, huh? No, I don't mind. Ah, there. See, it works.
So you have no idea what this human you saw was even like.
No, you see, I dwell here, and I can't really make appearances in town. It could send it into pandemonium. If you probably noticed down there, there are a lot of Pokemon who have accepted death and those who deny it. And if they deny it for long enough, they turn into those awful creatures you saw in the forest. So you have to give them time until they can come see me. They've accepted it, mind, body, and soul, and go back to your realm. If they don't accept it, they could go back as vengeful spirits, and that's no good.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that Ya mask.
Okay, so you sent us to find a human. It may or may not be Sora. We don't know, and our chances of finding another human from the sand continent is probably unlikely, unless we're...
I really apologize. I wish I knew who it was.
It's okay. But anyways, so what did you want us to bring a human for? What's the plan?
Well, I think it's obvious. You need to do something on the moon to prevent it from going boom. But I do realize there are two problems here. I'm pretty sure mortals are prone to dying from asphyxiation when going past the atmosphere. Is that correct? Doesn't happen very often. But
I wouldn't know, but probably if there's a lack of oxygen.
Yeah, if there's no air, we would probably die of asphyxiation. Yes.
And it's pretty difficult to get to the moon, as precious as you little darlings are. Unfortunately, I don't have a solution for the latter predicament, but I do have a solution for the former. See, I can bend some rules and alter your fate, just slightly anyway. Don't want to go too crazy. But I can write up in the dead book that you never die from suffocating in the vacuum of space.
Okay.
This normally is a big no-no for me. I mean, the voice of death preventing death? I mean, it's unheard of. But if it prevents the apocalypse, well, the ends justify the means, wouldn't you agree?
But how are we supposed to fight all of the humans on there if only, like, 5 of us can make it there?
There are humans there? Huh.
They're the ones gonna blow the place up.
Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to stop them.
Oh,
But
Only 5 of us, and one of them has killed legendaries.
well, that's why I ran you through that little test with Yveltal, and you did good. You did pretty good. Solid.
we did good. We did good. I died, and we did good.
Well, you still won. Well, not really won, but you get it. But I can't do the same for your human friend, as I can't influence the lives of humans or the deaths. So you're going to have to find another way for him to survive in the harshness of space once you get back to your realm. I'd probably start asking Pokemon who know a thing or two about space travel.
I could wait a minute.
Okay.
I could ask that puppy.
Why, if you don't mind me asking, why us?
Why you?
Yeah, why were any of us chosen?
Well, it set off a chain reaction, really. You see that Rain, he touched that statue, and the closest people to him would be affected by it.
Oh. Okay. All right.
At
Good to
least
know.
until I showed up.
That's why I was curious as to where Rain is right now.
We really don't know.
Well, it gives me displeasure, but probably gives you pleasure that he's not here.
Yeah.
But in order to conduct this ritual, all I need is a necroblossom and a drop of your blood. Yes, I know it sounds grisly, but I need some life essence and some death essence to do this. So you don't have to worry your pretty little heads of me doing anything nefarious.
Henry immediately just cuts himself.
Here you go!
Okay, are the necroblossoms those flowers that have been all over the place?
They're little more than weeds here in the land of the dead.
Okay.
Make great decorations, though.
Okay, well that shouldn't be too difficult then.
So she kind of just kind of drifts out of her chair and begins walking over towards a book. She kind of grabs one of the flowers that just kind of spread all over the place. Okay, who will be first? I guess you really started it for me, so why don't you come up here, cutie?
Oh, yes, thank you.
She begins flipping open this giant book, and let's see. You see her sifting through the pages. Asphyxiation, suffocation. This one. Yes, this page will do. All right, just sign your name. Yes, I know it sounds suspicious, but
Henry Jeremy Joseph.
and then she squeezes the flower, and it just kind of crumples on the paper, and just it kind of just gets absorbed into it. The rest of you?
Okay. Lucius takes a deep breath. Okay, let's
And she kind of leans in really close to you, and
Wait a minute.
she says,
Who was Mimikyu before?
she kind of like stops, like mid telling Lucius something to looking over to him. Yeah, who was he? I tend to forget these things sometimes.
we don't know. All we know is he was found near a shipwreck on the sand continent.
Yeah, and he can't talk.
Well, anyway, what I was going to tell you, honey, is you don't need to be as excessive as him. I just need a prick. You don't need to lose that much blood.
Well, I'm not going to do much more than a prick. I'm just
Yeah.
enjoying myself.
Listen, I've lost blood for more girls.
Yeah.
I've lost more blood for girls for other reasons.
Yeah, she just kind of like gives you like a little prick on the finger for you to kind of sign it. Then she shreds up the flower. You? Pointing at you, Raffa.
Okay.
You get the little prick on the finger, and she grinds up the flower. And that should do it. You can't die in the vacuum of space anymore. Aren't I the greatest?
What about Mimikyu here?
Yeah.
Well, I think I know a way. Well, these ghost Pokemon, well, dead Pokemon, don't really... Dead ghosts don't really remember how they died. If we take them to the special room of mine, we can find out how he died.
Oh, I meant having him be able to go in space.
Oh, he's a ghost. He doesn't need to breathe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't you know anything about ghosts, Lucius?
No, I cannot say I know that much about ghosts. No.
You're just not afraid of them.
Yeah.
Um,
I tried doing something with Kenneth. That's why I know.
well, if you want, we could take this little ghosty wosty and
I suppose I am curious.
Mimikyu starts like nodding.
Okay, and I guess Mimikyu wants to as well.
If Mimikyu is original Lucius, I'm gonna freak out.
What's he nodding at?
I think he's saying that he wants to go too.
He looks at you, Lucius, and he like shakes his head. Oh, he's playing charades. You're nodding at you think I'm the greatest? He begins like shaking his head.
You don't want to go see what your past was like?
He begins like nodding.
Oh.
Do you do you remember how you died? He begins nodding. Oh, okay, so we don't have to go to the room. How did you die? He begins like kind of like looking.
Random deaths, I guess. Did you die in battle?
He begins shaking his head.
Did you drown from that shipwreck?
He begins shaking his head. Maybe we should take him to. Maybe we should just take him to that room, since he doesn't.
He doesn't seem to want to. So
He begins to nod again.
So did you? Was it battle?
But
was
this is-
it?
This is kind of odd, though. Ghost Pokemon don't usually remember how they die.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you sure you don't want to go to that room? Or nod if you want to go to the room. He begins kind of like looking around, and then he nods. It doesn't hurt. Nothing's going to happen to you. I just use that. A lot of Pokemon die, you see, and I'm a little forgetful, and I got to see how they die before I send them back, because if they're too bad, I can't send them back, right?
Yeah, don't send back Mewtwo.
Who in the what now?
Yeah, he bad. He killed Rain.
Well, no, he didn't.
Or he killed Rain until someone unkilled Rain.
Raffa, you're not helping your case.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't be influenced. It's got to be my judgment and my judgment alone. So I'm sorry, I can't take advice on who to, keep here and who to send back.
In any case, I suppose if it doesn't hurt, we might as well check, unless you really don't want to mimikyu.
He doesn't know how to answer that question, so he just begins looking around. Well, if you want to come, it's this way, darlings. And she goes toward. She spawns a yellow portal. Follow me if you wish to go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go, Vode.
All right. So you all hop aboard this portal, and you are in this. It's kind of like you're in a dark room right now, which kind of just like this red light. You could see a pool in the center and kind of like a screen above it. And she says, "This is the pool of reflection. Before reincarnation, I have souls led here where I witness their final moments. So if we get him to stand in the pool, we'll see if I remember him or how he died. Oh, and I'm going to have to ask you to turn around, dearie." She's saying this to Mimikyu. "Normally spirits are lulled by me during this process, but witnessing your own death can be a little, triggering. And if any of you little precious little dearies are particularly squeamish, you'd best avert your eyes, your innocent precious little eyes. These can get a little messy sometimes."
Okay. I've seen worse.
Well, aren't you brash? Anyway, it's up to you if you want to do it.
It's your choice.
Mimikyu kind of looks at you, and he begins walking in the water. All right, so any minute now, the projection should start coming into focus up there. And she points to this this white screen on the. So, yes, it's sort of cloudy at first, but then it starts becoming into focus. The shallow pool Mimikyu has stepped in is the ripples are fanning out as this is happening. A blurry image starts to come into focus. And as it becomes clearer and clearer, it's more or less a first-person view right now. It's very similar to what Raffa and Henry, you experienced in your kind of vision thing. And right now, it seems what you assume to be Mimikyu is looking at the grass. Then the yellow body of a Pikachu walks kind of in from the side. And it begins looking at Mimikyu and begins looking really excited. The Pikachu begins talking to Mimikyu, but you can't really hear what it's saying as this is only a visual projection. But it
All I was thinking is just, you don't understand.
He goes, "Beagle, beagle, beagle, beagle."
But then all of a sudden, the Pikachu kind of lunges at Mimikyu, and you may think this is what killed him, but upon closer inspection, the Pikachu is kind of playfully nuzzling him, and it kind of backs away with a smile. After a few moments, the Pikachu's ears start to, like, twitch, and it starts, kind of just darting its head around, and then it points up to the sky as if signaling Mimikyu to look. Mimikyu kind of, like, looks up at the sky and sees a small spherical object kind of soaring through the sky. He then looks over in the direction the object seemingly came from. And that is when you start to hear heavy breathing, unsteady and panicking, as well as the quiet thumping, steadily increasing. You think it's coming from the projection, but no. You hear it coming from next to you. As you look over to your side, you notice both these sounds are coming from Sora, whose face is turned pale, as if all the life has been sucked out of him, fixated onto what Mimikyu had turned to. When you look at the projection, it seems Mimikyu has turned to look at about 6 creatures that have the same autonomy as Alan and the creature that sunk the distraction.
Anatomy.
Yeah, anatomy.
Yes.
Except they're smaller and not wearing the complex outfit. One of them, holding what looks like a wooden stick, is pointing at Mimikyu. Mimikyu stands up, revealing he is a foot or two taller than the Pikachu in front of him, and begins to run towards a gray pathway with yellow lines on it. When he arrives, he sees the same spherical object that was flying through the sky on this gray path. He hunches down to retrieve it, and you see a peachy skinned appendage with 5 digits pick up the white object with red stitching. When he turns around and sees the other 6 creatures in the distance, they're panicking, pointing in front of Mimikyu. You see the one with the bat running towards him with what seems to be all of his might. Mimikyu spins around to see what they're pointing at, and as he does, he sees a strange metal box with a window on top of it heading towards him. Before he can even react, the object zooms towards him, and the projection goes black. And as it goes black, you hear Sora cry in agony, and he runs out of the room.
Sora?
Sora!
Lucius is running after him.
I am too.
Okay, and Vode says, "Oh, well, I warned him." And that's where we'll end things off.
Dang it. I have so many more questions. How did
am-
Alan die? Where is Alan?
Is
What did he
Alan-
know?
Did Mimikyu die from being put into a Pokeball?
No,
No,
he ran over. He got ran over by a car.
Oh yeah, car. You gotcha.
but that means he's a human, which makes things even more confusing.
No,
It's a mimic. He's a goat.
Wait.
Was he isekai'd into the Pokemon world?
And we also still have to go find out about Rip Lucius.
Yep, so as I said before, we're going to go on a hiatus. This is the end of Season 3.5 final remix and a half.
No, it's 3.8 Final Chapter Prologue Remix.
Yeah, that. We should be back in mid to late January, but it's going to start off not as you expect it to start off. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying it. I hope my players are enjoying it. Hey, we didn't go longer than I thought we would. I thought we'd be going to going for 4 hours, but we did 2 hours in 45 minutes.
Should have done more looking for Alan and dead Lucius.
Yeah, I was expecting you guys to look around the town for dead people, like Rain and stuff,
I honestly wanted to see dead Pikachu.
Yep.
That would be great. Hanging out with dead Pikachu. He go Pika Pika.
Maybe you should have run into the millions of Pichus Henry has killed over the course of this campaign.
Oh, yeah. It's just a bunch of dead Pichus. Pichu. A bunch of dead Pichus are running after Henry, all angry.
It's like that one fight in Metal Gear Solid 3 against... Who was that? The Pain? No, not the Pain. The one where you're walking down that river and you're you have to dodge all those people you've killed. And if you kill no one, it's just the easiest thing ever.
Oh my god. Yeah. All the Pichus, no!
Anyway, I think that's a good spot to leave ya. Much love. Happy Friday the 13th. And we'll be doing some fun stuff while we're on hiatus for this to recharge the old D&D battery. Don't you worry. And we'll return not as you expect. I think you guys are really going to dig it.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.